Hello, welcome to Swatchfest. You guys, was this week really weird for anyone else? On Thursday, it felt like I was starting Monday over again, so I was like, wait, what happened to Swatchfest? And then I was like, oh yeah, the week's not done yet. It was super weird. How was your 4th of July, by the way? So we had a parade at the beginning of the day that just kind of went through our town, and Honor and I were actually in it this year because she's joining the cheer squad. Her practices start in like 2 weeks, so she's really excited. It was so cute because when we first got there, she was a little bit timid. She didn't know any of the cheers because this is her first year, so they were cheering and stuff. I think they only had 2 cheers that they kind of just had the kids repeat whenever we'd come up to a big group of people in the parade. And at first she didn't know any of them, and then by the end, you know, we walked for, it was probably a couple miles. No, it probably wasn't even a mile. Well, it felt longer because we were walking slow. You know what I mean? Anyway, by the end, she knew the cheers. She was standing at the front of the group. She was just totally into it. So I think it's going to be a good fit for her. The parade was really fun. I got a little bit of sun. My shoulder's a little bit itchy, you know, from the sun. It wasn't a bad sunburn or anything. And then we went to the park and had a picnic. And it was so nice. Oh my goodness, it was super nice weather here. And then we went home and we just hung out, you guys. It was such a super chill day. So this Saturday actually, when you're watching this, we're gonna be at the water park. And it's gonna be really fun. I think it will. It's gonna be really hot, I think. So anyway, that's kind of my week. So I wanna talk to you guys about something. We have a change coming with Swatchfest. I have been telling you guys for a while that I have become increasingly more busy and I'm having a little bit hard time with my schedule, with the workload that I give myself. And one of the things that I've known for a while needed to change was the fact that Swatchfest is a very long video. I know you guys understand that a long video means it's a very long edit. I've explained before that the actual filming, what I'm doing right now, does not take very long at all. But all the other part that's involved in Swatchfest, the live swatching, the actual swatching the polishes, and then the edit especially, take a very long time. So when I originally conceived Swatchfest and I made it include 10 polishes, and it was a 40-minute video I was cranking out every week, it was at a different time in my life when I was still very busy with my kids. For sure, I was just about to have my 4th kid, right? Yeah, she wasn't born yet before we started Swatchfest. Still very busy, but since then, I basically gave myself 2 more jobs, and I've been having trouble finding a way to organize my workload to in a manageable way for myself. So I've known for a little while that Swatchfest needs to be shorter. I was trying to figure out a good way to do this that made sense for me because I love the fact that in Swatchfest we go through the rainbow. So what we're going to do is Swatchfest is now going to be 5 polishes, and we're going to go through the front of the rainbow on one week, and the next week we're going to go through the back side of the rainbow. And that's just what we're going to do, you guys. I'm sorry if this is disappointing for anyone not to have a super long video on the weekends, but it's still pretty long compared to other videos. But this is what I'm going to do to kind of be able to manage my workload. So today we're going to be looking at red, pink, orange, yellow / gold, and then an A+ polish. And next week we will look at green, blue, purple, neutral, and A+. And glitter, we'll still have glitter, you guys, but glitter's gonna be mixed in with all the other polishes. And this is the best way I can figure out to make this work. Still have my rainbow of polishes that we look through, still have Swatchfest, but it's gonna be less of a huge time commitment for me. So yes, that's a change that I'm making starting today. I just want to let you guys know because once we get to gold, we'll be at A+ polish. So, surprise! All right, so let's go ahead and get into these polishes. My red polish is a jelly from China Glaze. I actually have 2 jellies this week. This China Glaze polish is called High Roller, and I believe I purchased this from Skyline Beauty when they were having their sale. I think these were $3, maybe a little less. But yeah, it's a beautiful kind of basic red jelly. You probably have things like this, but it swatches nicely and it's just a beautiful classic jelly red. The next polish that we're going to look at is this kind of tan rose with gold flaky from Sinful Colors. This is called Jelly Ellie. This was one of the new polishes that they released a couple months ago, and then they kind of re-released it in those two kind of mini displays that they had, and I really like this shade. I like that the little micro flakies give this a nice twist. You're getting that little flash of gold in there, and the base color is really pretty too. So if you aren't really super drawn to pinks like me and you like them to have a little bit of a twist, or else, like for me, they're just not interesting enough unless it's like a neon, like I've told you guys. This is a really good option, so I liked it a lot. Let's talk makeup for a minute. So I tried a few new products this week actually. Well, we'll get there in a second. So on my face, I'm wearing this CoverGirl Clean Matte BB cream. I maybe need the next color darker now that it's summer. I don't know. I maybe do though. But I like this product and it's really easy. You guys know I like things that are easy. It's easy to wear. I just apply it with my hands. We're not really going in order right now, but I use this as my highlighter. You guys know I love that product from Physicians Formula. On my blush, I used Party from Tarte again. So I tried some new products. Kiko Cosmetics, not Kiko. I did this the other day when I was telling my girlfriend. Koki Cosmetics finally made it to my Rite Aid. So I picked up their concealer, and it's called the Be Bright Illuminating Concealer. I feel like their cosmetics have been, you know, in Walmarts and in Rite Aids and stuff for a while. It's just that they barely just showed up in my Rite Aid. This is in the shade Fair again. It's nowhere near, I feel like, as full coverage as the Shape Tape or anything like that, but I thought it was fine. I'm probably going to keep using it for a little while and see if I like it. So far I've had no issues, but again, I've only had it on for like 45 minutes, so I haven't been able to see if there's too much creasing or anything. And I also picked up the brow pomade, and I enjoyed it. I liked it. I used it with the same brush, which would essentially, you know, give me a very similar experience product to product, but I liked it. So that's what's on there today. And then for my eyes, I grabbed out this puppy, which for a palette of so many eyeshadows, I really don't use that often. I really like this palette, you guys. The shimmers or slash metallics, whatever you want to call them, are really easy to just apply with your finger. And then this eyeliner is like one of my favorite eyeliners I've owned ever, and it's the Maybelline Lasting Drama in Striking Copper. You guys know I've mentioned this a few times. So, oh, besides lippy, one more product. On my lips, I'm wearing this Revlon Color Stay Moisture Stain in LA Exclusive. And it's really, really light. It actually doesn't look that obnoxious on my lips, I don't think. Or maybe this thing is just kind of like drying out or something and it really didn't deposit that much color. Okay, next up, let's do orange and yellow. I have another jelly, this time from Essie. I probably got this at Marshall's, maybe from Skyline Beauty again, I'm not sure. It's called Clambake, and it's just a fiery red-orange jelly. And this one was a little bit more sheer than the red. Definitely 3 coats. Really fun shade for summer. So yes, Essie Clambake. Let's swatch it. Next up, speaking of Rite Aid, remember when I hauled all that Sally Hansen at Rite Aid? We're still going, guys. This is the Miracle Gel, which I actually do really like the Miracle Gel line. I feel like it's a little overpriced, especially for a person who buys so much nail polish. Yeah, for drugstore, I don't need to buy like, what are they, like $12 polishes or something? Anyway, this is called Bronze and Effect, and I got it for $2.50. because I still have the clearance tag on there. It's good. It gets good coverage in 2 coats. It didn't like blow my socks off, but it's a good, very metallic-y, bronzy gold. So, yep, let's go ahead and take a look at it. So now that I've kind of halved Swatchfest in half, I don't know how it's gonna work super well. Okay, you know what I should do? I was just gonna say, I don't know if it's gonna work well anymore to draw polishes for the next week, but what I can just do is half my polish bin into those respective colors. And then I can draw from the bin that has the colors that I'm looking for. That makes sense. Okay, thank you for helping me solve that problem. Right on the spot. You guys are awesome. So again, I won't draw any this week because they're not separated. They're all still in one big bin. But I do like drawing polishes with you. I think it's kind of fun. So we'll do that. We'll start next week after I get everything separated. Maybe I'll have Lincoln help me sort the colors. That'll be fun. He's been doing so good lately. I've been trying to give him more chores. By the way, Lincoln is my 12-year-old son with autism. And I've been trying to give him more chores, tasks, and he's been doing really good with helping us like pick up the whole downstairs. In the evening we do a 15-minute cleanup, and when everybody, you know, many hands makes light work, when we all work together it gets done really fast, and he's been doing really good with that, and so that's definitely something he can excel at. So maybe I'll have him help me do some sorting. I like that idea. So also I wanted to tell you, so I finished that 5th book in the Throne of Glass series like I was telling you guys. I was gonna start the 2nd book in that other series, but I decided to go ahead and read another series by that same author. I don't know if it was a good choice or not. I was just, you know, I was in a mood. But also, I was kind of swayed by the fact that Bee's Knees Lacquer did a whole collection, I believe, inspired by this series that I'm currently talking about. It's called A Court of Thorns and Roses, or some people call it ACOTAR. So I started reading that. So if you're reading that with me, or if you've already read it and you want to comment down below, I'm about to be done with the 1st book, so I don't want any spoilers, but I think it's almost over. Don't know how much more you can totally spoil for me. But if you want to chat with me about it, I love talking about movies. I love talking about books. Love it, love it, love it. So that's what I'm currently working my way through. And so far, it's just okay. Again, I'm not really sure why I don't really like this writer's protagonist. I just don't like the choices she's making. I feel like this specific one is not very smart, at least in book 1. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll probably watch. I'll probably watch all 3. No, I'll probably listen to all 3 because it's a trilogy. So anyway, that's what I'm reading right now. Let's go ahead and do A+. We're already to A+ polish. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so this is a very special A+ polish. It doesn't fit in any of the categories, a red, pink, orange, or yellow. This is my first Illyrian polish, and this is a very highly loved indie brand, Illyrian. And this was my first bottle that I purchased from this brand, and it was from May Polish Pickup, and it's called Mixed Emotions, and it's a beautiful linear hollow multi-chrome hybrid with tons and tons of flakies, and the multi-chrome is shifting from like a purple to a green. And to say that this polish is beautiful would be a gross understatement. It has like a purpley blue base. Like I said, linear hollow, I believe in it. Yeah, it's not just, yeah, it's all the hollow in there. And it's so pretty, and so I feel like I'm making a new friend. Whenever I try a new brand, and I tried a lot of new brands to me this month, by the way, you guys. I've been going around like Pokemon Collect Them All with Polish Pickup this month, because you know how it's like you go to each brand's website. I've just been going around, bopping around to all of them and picking up all the little Pokemon that I missed for the other months. Like, I was so excited about this month to get to try all these polishes that I missed out on. But anyway, yeah, so I made a new friend this week with this Illyrian polish, and I love it. It's great at 2 coats, very shifty, very holographic, very flaky. This is all the very things, so I really loved it. Let's go ahead and swatch it at 2 coats. Alright guys, so we are going to continue to do giveaways each week, and I have my giveaway ready for you. Where are you? I screenshotted you after I used my random number generator to tell me what number to pick. So my winner this week, based upon my random number generator giving me a comment number, we had 221 comments at the time that I'm filming this video, so I counted down to that comment number. My winner is Michelle Kraus. Sorry, I don't always know how to pronounce you guys' names, but congrats to Michelle! So yay! Michelle was leaving me a funny comment about Super Mario voice. So Michelle, thank you for entering. Find my business email down in the description bar below and send me a message, and we will chat about where I can send your polishes. So you guys, that is the end of Swatchfest. Thank you again. Thanks for being patient with me throughout changes. I think this is really going to help me out a lot. Thanks for your support throughout the years. You guys are just the best internet friends a girl could ever ask for, and so thanks for supporting me in this change. I think it's, like I said, it's going to help me out. Coming up next week, we will be looking at the Clarissa Carroll You Rock collection of magnetics. Those are so gorgeous, you guys. I can't wait for you to see them. We have the ILNP Summer 2018 collection coming up that I still really want to share with you guys. These things are all coming. I'm just getting to them as I can. We have the Color Club Halo, the holographic polishes that are also glitter. So it's like hollow and hollow glitter. I actually liked those even more than I liked the chrome ones, so I'm really excited to share those with you as well. I mentioned the Clarissa Carroll Neons review is coming up. Then I also have the Sally Hansen, the new summer Crayola collection coming up. Zoya's fall collection is getting ready to release, so we will be looking at that collection soon as well. Very, very exciting to see what they're doing for fall. I also have the Color Club Summer Collection to share with you guys. They are fantastic. A few of them are kind of staining, so that made it a little bit of a mixed bag, but you guys, they all look super, super gorgeous. And then of course the Moonshine Manny Wake Me Up trio of neons is releasing next Friday. So we'll be looking at that next week as well. So you guys, I hope you come back for some of these videos. Swatchfest may be a little bit shorter, but you can definitely come join me in these other videos and hang out, and I would love to have you come and hang out with me. It'll be a good time. So I hope you're having a fantastic day. The polish pickup window is officially open, even though a lot of makers started releasing their polishes on their website like I did on the 1st, but it's officially like in its 4-day window that some brands are adhering to. So I hope you're having fun. Like I said, Pokemon, getting all the polishes. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will hopefully have good stories to share with you next week about the water park experiences that we are currently having as you're watching this. And I will catch up with you guys very soon. So I'll see you back for my next videos coming up this next week. Take care until then. Bye, guys.